Silverstone, the home of British motorsport, welcomes us for the opening rounds of the 2019 Motul Caterham 7 270R Championship on the short Silverstone National Circuit. We're expecting lots and lots of action, just as we saw in 2018. Who will come out on top then in the first race of the season? Well, that, quite frankly, is anybody's guess. In qualifying, it was Tom Allen who topped the tree with the fastest lap time. He therefore starts on pole. Sam Jefferson is alongside him in car number 13. And heading up the second row of the grid will be Daniel French, who was the runner-up in last year's Road Sports Championship, making the step up to the 270Rs for 2019. Green flag then waves at the back of the grid. We're about to go racing in 2019. The field full of 270Rs about to launch off the start-finish line, which they do now. Everybody is away with varying degrees of speed, but they are all off the line and charging into Copse Corner. The yellow car on the inside line, Matt Shepherd, tries to get the lead away from pole sitter Tom Allen, is unsuccessful in doing so though, and Allen will lead them out of Copse Corner. I guarantee though he will not lead from lights to flag. Very rarely does that happen in any form of Caterham racing, and already we've got the first significant challenge for the race lead as Matt Shepherd from fourth on the grid is into second already. A few lockups further back. Let's hope they all get through Beckett's for the first time in one piece. Tom Allen leads them onto the Wellington straight where the slipstream really starts to take effect now. One car on the grass at the back already with a trademark Caterham wing hanging loose. For the race lead, we are side by side with Matt Shepherd to the outside of Tom Allen. Still can't find a way through though, and Daniel French now, the blue and yellow car, trying to get up the inside of him. Almost a bit of contact further back, which involved Chris Moore in the number 11 car. But remarkably, I think Tom Allen might be about to lead an entire lap of a Caterham race here at Silverstone. He almost hands the first position away by running wide through Luffield. Gets back to the inside on the exit of the corner though, and Tom Allen, the red and black number 17 car that qualified on pole position by all of about 4/100ths of a second, is going to lead the first lap by about 4/100ths of a second. But he might not lead into Copse Corner for the second time, because Matt Shepherd on the inside line has finally drafted his way through and is unlikely to be able to clear off at the head of the pack. There is Aaron Dalrymple, or there was Aaron Dalrymple. He now spins right in front of the pack. Miraculously, I think everyone will avoid him, but that was a heart-stopping moment there for Aaron, who had started mid-grid. Unfortunately, is at the back of the field now as we go down towards Beckett's once again. On-board camera here then as we make our way down the Wellington straight, and this is James Murphy in the lead group, trying to work his way into a podium position. The blue car in front of us is Daniel French, and he might be able to get into the race lead here because there is a gap on the inside of both Matt Shepherd and Tom Allen, and Daniel French takes over the race lead. So that's our third different leader, I think, already way wide in the background and all out of shape on the dirty side of the road. Who is that? Car number 6, Justin Heap, I think. Yes, it is. Who somehow finds himself a gap back in traffic. There are quite a few wayward lines being taken through this final complex of corners, but not by the race leader, because Daniel French is out in front in his first ever 270R race. This is fairly impressive stuff. There's the number 13 car going through as well. Replay here though, on board at the start with James Murphy, who gets a good launch. It wasn't a good start for Sam Jefferson, was it? I was about to mention Sam and how he seemed to have dropped down the order in the early laps, and that is why. Didn't get off the line well. James Murphy, one of several drivers to take advantage of the blue and green number 13 car of Jefferson, though, is now back with the lead group again. And guess what? The leaders are side by side underneath the bridge, down the Wellington Straight, on board with Matt Shepherd here to the outside line. Tom Allen on the inside line. Everyone else sort of 3 and 4 abreast behind them. Who comes out of the corner in front? Still the red car of Allen, I think. And very wide there for Matt Shepherd. That was too wide. He was trying to hang on for the inside at Luffield, but ended up almost on the grass. And so that man, Sam Jefferson, who I'd just been mentioning was starting to pick his way towards the front, is into second place now. Side by side almost for third, but Daniel French will hang on. Then it's Shepherd side by side with Justin Heap, who only a lap ago looked like he was off the road down at Brooklands, and now he's into the 4th position. Back on board with the yellow machine of Matt Shepherd. Another position lost there, unfortunately. That's Graham McDonald, who, along with Daniel French, has made the step up from the road sports last year. Graham was 3rd in the championship. Bit of wheel banging and a wave of apology there, I think, from James Murphy in the black and orange number 3 DPR Motorsport car. Well, 4 abreast this time. I think that's the first time we've seen that today down at Beckett's, and up the inside line is Justin Heap, almost into the race leader's contact there, I think, with Tom Allen. It's all getting very aggressive now as the drivers get into the middle portion of the race, realising just how important it is to try and buy yourself some good track position for the final few laps. Daniel French looking to the inside of Tom Allen, who somehow, thus far at least, is fending them all off. To the outside goes Graham McDonald. Graham McDonald, the Scottish driver, almost in the race lead. Surely they won't all get through without contact. I think they might, you know. We're on board with Daniel French, who is second-ish. Yes, he is second place as they go into Luffield again. This is phenomenal racing. But Tom Allen, through it all, seems to be the man who more consistently than anybody else, at least, can stay at the head of this mighty pack of Caterham 270Rs, which is growing by the lap. There's a wing missing on the number 5 car of Gregory Monks, but that won't be slowing him down too much. Certainly doesn't seem to be. He's still with this pack of cars at the front. Side by side for the lead again. Daniel French to the outside line. The number 6 car of Justin Heap tried to get to the inside. Graham McDonald is just looking for a clean bit of track, really. He doesn't care where that is. They're going to be 4 abreast again, I think, aren't they, when they reappear into shot? Very nearly, but Daniel French out in front, and Tom Allen in danger of going down to 3rd place, but has the inside line and almost retaliates for the race lead. He spins. Tom Allen spins. Oh, what a shame for Tom. He gets collected by somebody, I think that may well have been Daniel Halstead, but Tom Allen, that was the commentator's curse, wasn't it? I just said that he looked fairly comfortable out in front, and then this happened. He gets on the curb, he gets sideways, and I think in trying to avoid clattering into the side of the race leader, Daniel French, he over-rotates the car, and Tom actually did a really good job there to avoid causing an accident in front of everybody. Unfortunately, beached in the gravel trap is Darren Hallcroft. The number 75 car is going nowhere. That is well and truly beached coming out of Luffield Corner. Now down towards Brooklands, and that is Johnny Jarrett, the number 21 machine. These are some of the fights going on just outside the top 10 at the moment, and Johnny missing a fairly vital aerodynamic piece of bodywork at the front, the radiator all exposed, and there is damage to the back of the number 42 car behind him of Ian Fortescue. I wonder whether or not they are linked. Up the inside is going now James Murphy for the race lead. Oh, and well, I think the hand came out of the cockpit. Possibly there are yellow flags. Yes, there are. There are yellow flags because there's debris all over the road. And we know at this corner there was a car that was off in the gravel trap, that of Darren Hallcroft not that long ago. But how on earth do you sort this one out when you come into a yellow flag zone? Because there are overtakes being attempted all over the place, and trying to figure out amongst yourselves who was where as you went into the yellow flag zone is almost impossible. The drivers, though, all did the right thing. They slowed down. They tried to avoid overtaking under yellow flags, for which you will receive a penalty if you do so. And I think they all got away with it. There are bits of Caterham flying in the air, though, as they go towards Copse Corner again. And Matt Shepherd there, the number 80 car, down into about 4th or 5th place now. He was leading not that long ago. Look at this. This looks like the opening lap of the race, and actually we're getting towards the closing stages, and that is Daniel Halstead, the white and red number 36 car, trying to now buy into the lead battle. He's got a really good exit from Beckett's Corner. He's the car to the right-hand side of the shop. We're on board with Matt Shepherd, who is trying to chase down Justin Heap, who's got a rear wing hanging loose as well. How is this one all going to sort out? Well, Justin's got a mega run on the race leader, goes to the outside line into Beckett's Corner. That's James Murphy. He's trying to get past and will get past. Daniel Halstead goes to the outside line as well. Just about avoiding too much wheel banging. Number 5 is Gregory Monks, who is trying to get 4th place away from Matt Shepherd here. We are now getting into the closing stages of what has been a sensational opening race of the season. We always knew the Silverstone National Circuit would produce this sort of racing, but right from the word go, Motul Caterham 7 270R Championship providing some great entertainment wherever you are in the order. That's James Gilmore, the orange number 10 car, trying to gain some positions well outside the top 10, but they're having just as much fun as if they were fighting for the race lead. Number 8 car, I think, of John Isherwood was the man who just lost a position in that instance. Then it's the 23 of Andy Morgan behind, the black and blue car. As you can see, registration plates on many of these cars. These are road legal, would you believe, and some drivers do bring their cars to the track. They drive them to the track and then drive them on the track and then drive them home, as long as they've got a car left, which so far most of the field does. There's still a bit more racing to be done. Back on board with Matt Shepherd in the tow again, 3 abreast for the race lead, and that's Halstead now going round the outside, but can he get the car stopped? No, he can't. Daniel Halstead, well, he led for all of about a second and a half before getting onto the dirty side of the road and unfortunately spinning it all away, and the hand went up in exasperation, I think, more than anything else. Daniel French had a grandstand view of it. There were 3 wide. He was so late on the brakes though, locks the rears, gets on the dirty side of the track, and really there was only one outcome then, and he was lucky not to hit anybody or anything and get back going again. Unfortunately though, as we go on to the final lap, Halstead will not be part of the fight for the race lead, but many other drivers are. We've got 3 more corners to go, but before them all is this long drag down the Wellington Straight, which may well be where the race is decided. Up in front of us it looks as though it might be Justin Heap that's got the lead, but Matt Shepherd going to the outside. To the inside line goes the number 3 car of James Murphy. Into the outside, 4 abreast goes Daniel French. Can Daniel sweep across? No, he can't. They're 3 abreast for the lead. They all fan out wide, and Justin Heap in the grey number 6 car gets back alongside. I don't think he'll go around the outside of James Murphy, but James is trying to fend them all off. Matt Shepherd up the inside, 2 wheels on the grass. They will be 3 by 3 as they come out of Luffield corner. Justin Heap backs out of it, but then gets a mega slingshot to the checkered flag. Get the camera ready. It's going to be a photo finish between at least 3 drivers. Too close to call at the line. The timing says that Matt Shepherd got it by 1/100th of a second. What a race that was. Matt Shepherd with the victory, Justin Heap second and James Murphy third, but the top 7 covered by less than a second at the flag.
It was absolutely crazy. It's like every corner the order was changing, and yeah, it was amazing to actually still be at the front at the end of it.
Struggle for traction a little bit out of Luffield, and then it was 3 abreast, but Matt got a good slipstream off the back of James and went firing through and beat me by, I don't know, a metre or a foot, something like that.
To go on the podium's great, to be honest. Leading out the last corner, couldn't get any traction. I'm just so glad it was Matt that went past me. It's so long overdue for him. Just so thrilled for Matt, I really am.
Well, a positive start for Shepherd, but only 22nd in race 2, meaning the second race winner, Justin Heap, is your championship leader. James Murphy and Ollie Pratt are second and third, Shepherd down in 8th.